Hello, I am Sir Toony Van Dukes bringing you this episode of News for Clowns of All Ages, a production of the Clown Network. In this episode, we're going to talk about International Clown Week, upcoming clown conventions, dressing like a clown from head to toe, starting with your toe, and also we're going to teach you some basic balloons. So sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of News for Clowns of All Ages. International Clown Week began in the 1960s. It is the first 7 days of August, August 1st through the 7th. It is a week when clowns around the world are encouraged to go out and give back to the communities. Maybe it is making balloons at a nursing home or visiting sick people in the hospital, going to your public library, finding some other community event or community place to go out and share the laughter, share the smiles, and help give back to the community. The activities for Clown Week began in the 1960s when clowns were encouraged to go out and give back to the community. And it actually became public law in the United States. On October 8th, 1970, Public Law 91-443 was signed by both the House and Senate and sent to President Richard Nixon to be signed into law. And they proclaimed the first week of August of every year National Clown Week. Since we are now an international community of clowns, we call it International Clown Week, and clowns around the world can participate. Clowns of America International actively encourages its members to get out there and participate in Clown Week activities in their own communities. And they've actually created the Charlie Award that is given to both the alley and the individual that goes out and documents their effort for Clown Week. To win the Charlie Award, your alley must be 100% COAI alley and create a scrapbook showing pictures and stories and proclamations and other information about your alley's activities during Clown Week. As an individual, you also must make a scrapbook of your individual contributions, and you have to be a member of COAI in good standing. The Charlie Award is awarded every year at their annual convention during the Saturday banquet. So, I hope you found some opportunities this year to celebrate International Clown Week. If not, you could just wear your clown shoes to work and have everyone ask, why are you wearing those silly shoes to work? And tell them, well, it's International Clown Week, and that's just my way of celebrating being a clown. So go out there and celebrate, because you're a clown. So you want to further your clown education by attending a clown camp or convention? Here are a few camps and conventions coming up in the next few months. The first one worth mentioning is the American Clown Academy. It is August 19th through 23rd in Newark, Ohio. This is a relatively new convention. I think they're in their second or third year of offering it, but everything I heard says that this is a quality convention and something that will really further your clown education through this experience. You can check out the website AmericanClownAcademy.com. Next worth mentioning is Clownfest. Clownfest is early this year. It is August 22nd through 24th, and it's a new location, Lancaster, PA. They will be at the Lancaster Host Resort and Conference Center. And this year they are trying something new. They are going to a minor league baseball game on Friday evening, and all of the clowns at the convention will be in costume and have a chance to parade around the field and entertain the guests at the minor league game. So we're checking out to see what this is going to be like. This is their first time trying it. Next year they will be back in Seaside Heights, their normal location. So if you have the time available, check out Clownfest. Their website is clownfest.com. The next convention worth mentioning is the Southeast Clown Association, or SECA. Their annual convention is in Jacksonville, Florida. It is August 4th through 8th. It's right after Labor Day weekend. And this year their theme is Senior Prom, and they will have their class clown reunion. It promises to be a fun convention. The last convention I'm going to mention is the Midwest Clown Roundup. It is October 2nd through the 6th, and is in Livonia, Michigan. Their website is MidwestRoundupWebsite.com. I'll have links to all of these conventions below the video, and if those don't fit your schedule, you can also find them in more conventions listed on my websites, Just for Clowns and the Clown Network. And the links for both of those websites will also be below the video. So, you want to be a clown and you want to learn how to dress like a clown from your head to your toe? Well, here's a little bit of information that might help you get started. When you're designing your clown outfit, you want to design an outfit that looks good together and looks complete. A clown doesn't just have a closet explode on them. It's not just about wearing the largest and silliest looking outfit with pieces that are completely mismatched and don't go together. It is about creating a cohesive look that looks uniform from your head to your toe. So sometimes maybe you're going to be a clown cowboy or a clown baseball player like I'm dressed today. Your whole outfit should match. You should have colors that coordinate. So it's like my gloves are red, my shirt is red, so they match. I have blue, and there's blue on the shirt. So I am coordinating my colors and my look of my outfit so that it works well together. And if I showed up at an event wearing white socks and gym shoes or hiking boots or whatever your everyday pairs of shoes are, it's going to sort of break the illusion. It's not going to fit with the rest of your costume. So when you're going out, try not to wear your everyday shoes. Get something that is a little bit sillier, a little bit clownier, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. So what's the first thing that goes on your feet? I always put socks on my feet. And these are a pair of socks. They're available from the local sporting goods store. These are either baseball socks or soccer socks, football socks. They have various seasons. There's a little bit difference of each kind of sock. But they are usually available in a variety of colors. Primary colors, this is yellow. You can get red, green, blue, any color you want. You can go to some of the clown stores. They have striped socks and polka dotted socks. Again, these are long and knee-high socks, which is good if you're wearing shorts. Or most clowns, their pants don't go all the way down to their ankles, so they just look a little bit goofier. And you could see your socks, so you want something colorful. One thing that I often do is I buy 2 pairs of socks and I will mix and match them. This is good for around Christmas time. I can go to an event wearing one red and one green sock and I'm the Christmas elf or the Christmas clown or some other holiday character, and I look festive in my red and green socks. So think about what you want to wear on your feet, and please try not to wear your everyday shoes, and don't wear just black socks or white socks. Wear something a little bit sillier. Now, another thing when you're buying your shoes, these are sort of the top of the line pair of shoes. They are a $400 pair of shoe from John Spear. He is one of the few people out there making shoes specifically for clowns. His shoes are high-end. They are very comfortable to wear because they are actually 2 shoes in one. There's an inner shoe on the inside where your foot goes that is the size and shape of your foot. So it's like wearing your normal size 11 pair of shoes, that your foot is inside the shoe. And then there's the outer shoe that everyone sees that has the clown colors. You can get these shoes in a variety of styles. These are a wingtip style. You can get a double wingtip, which would have 2 scallops. Some of the shoes you can get a Velcro on the side of the shoe that is a little bit easier to get your foot into the shoe quickly. So there's a lot of options, and these are from John Spear. They are the top of the line when it comes to clown shoes, but they are worth the investment. You're going to spend the money to get a quality pair of shoes, and it's going to last you for 10, 15, 20 years. These are going to be a pair of shoes that you can keep and reuse over and over again. But they aren't really for the beginner. That's a lot of money to spend if you're just getting started. A cheaper option are the ClownMart shoes. These are a leather shoe. I got mine several years ago off of eBay. I believe they're being sold by some of the vendors in the United States. These are about $125, $150 pair of shoe. But these are a lollipop style. It is hollow on the inside, so you put your foot in and there's nothing against your toes. It's just open air. Some people will fill the toes of the shoes with pillow stuffing or something else, just so their feet don't move around quite as much, or that they will wear a smaller pair of shoes with their inserts in it so that they have comfort and not worrying about blisters. So these are an option available to you. They're less expensive, and they definitely do look like clowns. People are not going to say, are you a clown? When they see you wearing shoes like this. Another option that I often have are these shoes here. These are designed by myself at Converse.com. Converse has a service where you can go to their website and design your own pair of shoes. They have 20 styles of shoes to choose from. This is a leather shoe, and these are canvas. In all the styles of shoes, you can choose a variety of colors. You can choose, for the canvas, you can choose different prints. They do have like Batman and Stars and Stripes and other themes available. And you can basically choose every area of the shoe that has a color. So you can choose the left side and the right side, the tongue, the back, the rubber area along the bottom, the color of your laces. So you can get as colorful as you want or as simple as you want. These shoes I went with just about every color I could possibly choose, all in one pair of shoes. And these do get attention when I go out and wear them. I buy these in my own shoe size 11. You could go out and buy a size 15 or whatever the largest size they have available. But for me, buying them in my shoe size is comfortable. I can drive in these, I can walk in these, I can go out and do balloons or face painting at a restaurant, and have something that looks colorful. And at $75, these are very affordable in my opinion. There's other people that take a pair of shoes and they will paint them and decorate them and put in various colored laces. Anything that you can do that is not just wearing an everyday pair of shoes will set you off and make you look like a professional clown. And you don't have to spend a lot of money on it. Because my suggestion is, if you are just getting started, go with a cheaper, colorful pair of shoes and colorful socks. You will look like a clown, and you can spend your money on your clown education. Because, you know, if you have $1,000 to spend and you're just getting started, you can spend it on your costume, or you can spend it going to a clown convention or two and developing the clown skills. Because when you're going to go out there, how are you going to entertain the people? What are you going to do? Learn how to put on your makeup. Learn how to develop a clown character. Learn how to twist balloons or get other skills. Invest in clown education more than in clown costumes. I've been clowning for several years, and it took me a few years before I bought the expensive costume, before I bought the expensive wig, before I bought the expensive shoes. So get out there, learn how to be a clown and how to entertain people. Because, you know, you can look like a $1,000, $1 million perfect clown, but if you don't have the skills, what are you going to do? You're going to be at the event and, "Hi, I'm a clown. Don't I look handsome? Take my picture." No, you want to be out there and entertain them. Be juggling in front of them, play your kazoo, do other things, show them your talent, be entertaining. Spend less money on your outfit and more money on your skill development. But set your goals for, when I have the money, I'm going to buy quality items, something that's going to last me a long time and make me look like a real professional clown. So that's what I have about the clown outfits, from your head to your toe, dressing like a clown. Next time we're going to talk about other parts of your clown outfit, both the professional items that you could buy from a clown vendor and some of the cheaper options you have available to you. So keep watching for more information about dressing like a clown. So you want to learn a little bit about making balloons. This is your basic balloon twisting balloon. It is called a 260. Most of the balloons are called by a number, and that number represents the size of the balloon when it is fully inflated. A 260 balloon, when fully inflated, will be approximately 2 inches in diameter and 60 inches long. Another balloon that you could be using is the 160 balloon. And it's called the 160 because when it is fully inflated, it will be 1 inch in diameter and 60 inches long. So you can see this balloon is a lot thinner than that balloon. They also make a 350 or 360 balloon. That is going to be 3 inches in diameter and 50 or 60 inches long depending on the manufacturer. Balloons are available in other shapes and sizes. This one is a 5-inch round because when it is fully inflated it will be 5 inches in diameter and it will be more or less round in shape. Some of the balloons come with a design on them so that when you inflate it, they have a, this one has a smiley face with a mustache. It is one of the newer designs that's available. Other designs on balloons include the alien, a Spider-Man, a skeleton, a pirate's face. I know there's a new zombie design, a Batman. So just a variety of designs are available that will make your balloon creations look a little bit more real so you don't have to spend quite as much time drawing on them with a marker. They are also available in other shapes. This shape is a heart shape. They have a balloon that they call a bear body that is has multiple shapes in it. Just a variety of shapes and sizes. Balloons come in a rainbow of colors. You have your primary colors, your pink, yellow, blue, green, purples. You have your black, white, browns, and grays. You have a blush color. Just a variety of colors, and you can use any balloon that you want for any different thing. When you're getting started, you're probably going to be buying an assorted bag of balloons. This happens to be the Vibrant assortment. It contains a blue, pink, green, yellow, and a purple colored balloon in it. Once you get a little bit better, you might be buying your balloons by individual color. This happens to be a bag of lime green, so as if you're making a bunch of aliens, you have a bunch of balloons in just that color. And this is another bag of solid colors. This is the rose pink color. So when you're buying your balloons, if you're just getting started, you're probably going to start with an assortment. But let's say the 4th of July is coming up, red, white, and blue. This has a pink and a blue, but maybe you want to have actual red, white, and blue, so you'll buy this assortment and you'll buy a bag of red, a bag of white, and a bag of blue. Around the holidays, maybe you'll buy a red and green. For Halloween, you're going to be doing a lot of pumpkins, so you can buy some more. And so you might buy an assorted bag as your primary supply of balloons, and then buy bags of other colors. I like to have my colors separated so that when someone asks for a monkey, I can grab a brown balloon and make them a monkey. When they ask for an alien, I have my lime greens. When they ask for a penguin, I have my black and white. So I want to know that I have balloons available in every color, and I can quickly look at my bag and see, yes, I have reds, yes, I have whites, yes, I have blues, yes, I have greens and browns and purples and every other color that I'm going to be using, because they're all sorted by color, because I buy them individually by color. When you're just getting started, you're probably going to be working with this. This is a hand pump. You just put your balloon on the end of the pump and start pumping away. So you're going to take several strokes to inflate the balloon. This can sometimes be good because you know that 3 strokes for certain designs, so that you leave a little bit of tail left over, so that if you're going to twist something, you know that you're not putting too much air in the balloon, and you can make whatever design that you want. And not have the balloon pop because you put too much air into it. If you're going to go with a hand pump, you probably should also get a 160 pump. This is designed specifically for doing a 160 balloon. It is much like riding a bicycle. That if you have a 10-speed bike, some gears make it easy to ride, some gears make it harder to ride. So having a smaller diameter pump makes it a lot easier to inflate your balloon. Granted, it takes a lot of pumps to fully inflate a 160 with a hand pump, but it's a lot easier using the 160 pump than it is using the regular 260 pump. Once you get good, you're probably going to be buying a larger pump that can, this is a floor pump. This happens to be a Filbert Pump. It is a plastic, very lightweight pump, and when you design this, you can choose all of the colors that you want. So every color on this is available for you to choose what color that you want, and it inflates a balloon fully in one stroke, so that you can inflate your balloons a lot quicker and be twisting the balloons. Using a pump that can inflate it in one stroke is also less stressful on the balloon because it is evenly being inflated instead of being inflated 2 inches or 3 inches at a time. That's a lot easier on the balloon. These are going to be somewhere in the $100 to $200 range depending on what pump you get. There are other pumps available that are floor pumps that are a little bit heavier, but they're made of a PVC plastic. So those are going to be a little bit more durable, but those aren't available in all of the colors that the Filbert is. But that doesn't mean that you can't decorate it and paint it and wrap it in plastic or colorful duct tape. Another option available to you is an electric pump. They make a pump that is basically, it works on a fanny pack. It is battery operated, and it has a hose. You just put your balloon on the end, and it will inflate the balloon quickly and evenly. I don't use the battery operated pump. Those are a lot more expensive, and to me the downside is they are a battery, so maybe you can inflate 100 or 200 balloons, but if you have a long event, you're either going to have to carry several extra batteries or a spare pump, because you don't want to be at an event and have your batteries dead and no longer able to inflate balloons. These balloons are very hard to mouth inflate. There are people who have learned how to mouth inflate balloons. I'm not one of them. I've seen people mouth inflate 2 or 3 balloons simultaneously, and I've heard that there's people who can inflate 6 or 7 balloons at the same time. But for me, that is too much effort. You can get lightheaded. It's just not worth trying to mouth inflate 100 balloons at an event. You should always have some kind of a pump as a backup. Well, that's all I have for today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of News for Clowns of All Ages. Until next time, I am Sir Toony for the Clown Network. Bump a nose.